Testing. Hi. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. I'm having a little trouble with OBS today. I don't know what's causing it. Everything seems like it's working right now, but whatever. So yeah, I was off yesterday. Because of the arcade was rented out, so we had to clean up. You'll notice that Line Drive is nice and clean now. Nothing on it. That may change really quickly as we get back into repairs. But we're stepping back a little bit. So the way I left it before on Hyperball was that we had playfield lights weren't coming on. And I figured that out. So basically, what's very important with this game is that the batteries work. And the battery pack that I bought to be a remote battery pack has an on-off switch, and it got turned off. And so that's why it went haywire and did not let the playfield lights work. So I had to turn that back on. Playfield lights are working. Now we're stuck with all sorts of new problems. And they're all dealing with the displays. So I'm having display issues left and right on Hyperball. And I'm not sure what's screwing up my computer, but I think I bought this new little keyboard with a mouse on it that's wireless so that I can do things like this and just change without having to go all the way over to the computer to do it. This is my version of getting fancy is what I'm trying to say. Also, if my voice is off from the video, let me know, because I got to fix that too, because I had to redo the microphones, I had to redo cameras. Crazy stupid. So yeah, now I can just change without going anywhere. And I know there's all sorts of people that can do this already, but for me this is really kind of cool that I can do this. I can just have this and not be right next to the computer, which also means I shouldn't lose this or put it somewhere if I need to change the camera. So what I'm going to do today, I don't have a lot of time. What I had to do is I had to take out the CPU, all of it, because my displays are being wonky. Let me kind of explain what was going on with the displays here. Just bring this up so you can see what we're talking about. Alright, so for the displays up here, what started happening was it would turn on, we'd have a double zero here, and then a 0 over here in the whatever slot that is, 1, 2, 3, 4 million slot. So we'd have 2 zeros and 1 0 here, and then it would go to 1 0 here and 1 0 here. And then I found that if I unplugged this one, it would go to 2 zeros over here. So I'm having some weird mismatchy thing happening on my displays up here. I found a thing on Pinside. That's what we're going to look at today. Try to figure out why that was happening. The other part was down here on the playfield. The display down here now is doing some weird extra characters are popping up. So they're like, I don't know why. It's all screwed up somehow. So yeah, so these, it'll still say the words right, but it'll have a little extra character here, or like when it says game over, there's an M So it says game 'em over. My CPU was coming back okay, but I think we might have some soldering issues or a capacitor blew or something. I was really worried it had something to do with the mod that I did, but apparently it's not the mod. So what we're going to do today, I don't have a lot of time. I have even less because I had to sit here and mess with OBS trying to get it to work right. I got the CPU out on the desk, and I'm going to check the capacitor, and if I have to, I don't want to, if I have to, I will repin the CPU. And that's going to suck, but I want this to work right and be solid and not have any problems. So basically we're going to have this camera over here. Oh, I feel so fancy moving stuff. Got my drink, and we're going to bring this guy to the desk where the CPU is. Just sitting here. Unfortunately, this is where we are. And I'll turn this way so you can see that I exist. Turn this way. All my cameras were just like not coming on at all. It was really frustrating. Really frustrating afternoon trying to get this to work right. Because I was trying to avoid all these wires, and then I ended up having all these wires. Alright, sit that up there. So what I'm going to do is check out this capacitor. It's on the end of this. And then we're going to check these points again. I do not want to, but I'm probably going to have to repin the board. And then I get to a point, it's like, do I just repin the whole thing? But I don't have enough of that to do that. So yeah, so this is the battery packs that I bought. And there's a little on-off switch on them, and it accidentally got turned off. It's off right now, but it got turned off, and that's not good. Also, I can probably solder this a little bit better since we're down here. Oh man. So yeah, fun stuff. If I have another capacitor here, I could just change it out. I don't think I have an axial one, but I have spare capacitors. I need a magnifying glass. We're not going to spend too much time on this because I got things to do today. This is a 110 volt. I'm pretty sure. I gotta have that. 110 volt, which means you just have to have a higher voltage. Let me see, I got a box. Whole thing. If I have one, I don't care if it's axial or radial. If I have one, I'm just going to swap out that capacitor. Some of these are kits that I have. That one's going to be a little too big, I think. So we're looking for, let me get all this out of the way. We're going to look for 100 microfarad, or farad, however you want to pronounce it, and at least 10 volt. And if it's axial, you better bonus. It's not, we can still manage. That's 470. Yeah, I didn't have any time today, but I still wanted to do something. Work is being work. Here's a 150 volt. So there's a possibility there. Long enough to reach. Yeah, we got a 150 volt there. Just, I might not even search anymore because I just don't think I have an axial. And since I found one, we can call it good. 100. So remember from when the the secret of life to a capacitor is you want the microfarads to be correct, but it does not matter, or the voltage only has to be higher than what's listed. So I'm just going to use this one that's right here. It is not an axial, but if I'm going to check it, I might as well replace it. Will this fix my problem? I don't know, but the one guy changed out a capacitor on his CPU and it fixed the problem. So that's why I'm going down this route first. So yeah, a little longer wires. I can check, where is this? If it's not working, I have a capacitance thing, but I don't know where the wires are for it. Oh, I know where the wires are. I'm using them for other things. Womp womp. Yeah. Still would be better. I gotta get a desoldering station in this place. Might have to do that. Oh, let me get some crap out of the way. Cell phone doesn't need to be there. This problem is when you make progress, you're always stepping back a little bit. I hope this is water. Can't ever just keep going. Something else gotta pop up. I don't even think I'll get this plugged back in today. This, if I can find the, this is the plus, if I can find the negative, which should be over here, or not. I thought they were both hanging off of this thing. Dang it. Alright, doesn't matter. We're changing it out. And we're going to fix that. What do I have it? Oh, I have it set for really hot. Really hot should help. There we go, that's off. Yep, that's it. That's all we got. Fun times. What is it, Saturday? We're about to have a huge cold front coming through. I don't know who else is going to get hit by this, but we are supposed to get hit by a gigantic cold front starting tonight. Get off that a little bit. A little bit better there. Alright. That's our main thing, is this capacitor. Oh, I gotta redo this one too. Sorry, my bad. Step back. Battery, nothing gonna be flattery. There we go. Alright, and then too blind to see this. Glasses. Step it up a notch. Okay. Well, this is weird because it has the positive with the arrow instead of the negative. It's okay, it's printed on the board too, so should be okay. See if I can get it out this way without tilting it up, since I do have it pretty hot. It's just going to take too long. That's just going to take too long. Wire cutters. That one. Now, if it's any one of these guys, I'm kind of screwed right now. There we go. So these two right here. Go over all of my pin connections. I don't want to repin this. This is the only capacitor on this board, or at least only capacitor of this type on this board. This is why I want to get a desoldering station. Hot right here. Let it heat up. Let it heat up. Keep it hot. Yeah, this guy. Didn't plan to do this. We thought we were good with the CPU, but this is what happens. It's never right when you want it to be. thigh. It's a very deep part here, so that's I might have to put a little bit extra on in order to get it out. Come on, guys. Wants to cool off too quickly. This is not what we thought we'd be doing right now. Sure not to breathe. There we go. Let's do that. Tight fit with the. Will you quit getting caught? It's a tight fit on the end here. Is that at a loss? I don't know what to do. Really hot. Well, it came out. We don't really have that much of a hole going on though. Plus side. That like that. We're doing things I don't know if I can do it. Feed it through. There we go, buddy. Stay hot. Stay hot. Just a little bit more. Come back up. Just not that much. Right there. That's fine. Now, this guy. I have to clear this hole out so you can get the other side, or surface mount it, which that's not. Not what I'm going to do. I got to get it all the way through.
Which means I gotta get it really hot. That's all. Just tears away at that green protective layer. Come on. Find the hole.
Alright, well, let's see if I can get it hot enough on the bottom.
Probably not.
Tell you where the hole is. It's hot.
Thinking of just surface mounted at this point. That's what I'm gonna do.
So I'm not getting enough
Space. Such a tiny hole anyway.
stay under here. Look at all these guys again.
Do not want to do this.
But I will.
too much solder there. They started joining forces.
A little too much solder. Yeah, repinning this is probably what you want to do, but
it was working before. Well, it was working before I touched it. I don't know, man.
all these up here have to do with the displays. That's kind of why I'm doing all these ones.
I know I'm getting the proper voltage, but something is screwing up. The other thing I want to do, I think I want to reseat my chips. But before I do, I was going to spray some deoxit in there. No, we're not playing that game. Getting it done, going faster. I thought I was pretty good at cleaning this all off when we did it the first time. Hopefully, this is the problem.
One more side.
Fan doesn't work when the solder goes right up in your face. That's a key. Blow it away. Blow it away. Blow it away.
All right. Whew. Hot dog. All these pins are clean. All right. Very carefully, I'm going to try to reseat these chips. What do I want to use? I think I can use this guy, maybe.
I don't have a chip puller thingy. This guy's sitting a little low. Let me get a thinner.
Something thinner. Something thinner this way comes.
Oh, there we go.
Come on now.
I don't need that on right now. Because we're not doing soldering stuff. So we get a little bit up here on the other side so we get a screwdriver underneath it. Oh, maybe not. I know these are not dealing with the displays, but I want it anyway. Alright. So I need this thing. Which way is it? On the inside? So some of these chip holders only have a contact on one side. So you need to be careful. Bend the legs in just a little bit. Oh, not quite. I want to deox it. Dude, what the hell? I'm leaking. I need some more of this stuff too. Go very, very carefully. Pry it up from one side. I want to do both sides, but get it underneath here without screwing anything up. There we go. That's one side. Go. Clean your legs. This is a fiberglass brush, by the way, or pencil. This one I think grips on both sides. Just be very careful of your legs. Make sure they all go back down. There we go. Let's skip those. The game part was working. Let's focus on these guys. Where's the thingy? Carefully. legs are not too bad. Make sure the chips go back in the same way. I hope that's pretty obvious. Do this side first. Make sure all the legs go down in the hole. There's that one. Alright. Slowly. This is another one where it's only on the inside that it makes contact, and not both sides. Bend these legs a little bit, just a little bit, straighten them up. That way they'll get a little bit more contact on the thing where they need to be. Oh. Okay. There we go. All right. That is that. Couple more minutes here. I'm just going to check all the ones on the bottom again. I don't think they're the problem, but I need to check it because I took all of the harnesses off, so I need to check it again. Sure I didn't accidentally break any. I don't see it. Nope. Alright. Well, I don't know if this is going to fix the problem or not. We don't know. I hope it does. Resolder. This is a new capacitor. Hey, I didn't know that camera was frozen. Was it frozen the whole time? Man, why can't I have nice things? iOS camera. Properties. None. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, well, whatever. See, my computer's screwing up. But I can do this camera for a second. Anyway, that's all the time I have. I gotta get figuring out why this computer's not working right, and this fun stuff. But anyway, thanks for the brief little bit of time, 45 minutes. Gotta get back to work anyway. Take care, everybody. Peace out. See you on the next one.